Please welcome Ralph Moriello. Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched was so gallantly streaming.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. David Price gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Into the box now, Colton Wong. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the first pitch here from Price.
First pitch, 7-10.
Price ready with the 0-1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The pitch.
1.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be. Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. One and one the count now. From the stretch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Goldschmidt, a runner at first with 2 gone. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Cards leave 1. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Number 62 gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Count even at 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And it's fouled away. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Max Muncy is on deck. Nobody out, runner on first. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Next up is Max Muncy. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Betts is on the move. Pitch inside, the throw. And it'll be right on the bag as Molina nails him trying to swipe second.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he fouls this one off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So here's Cody Bellinger, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And that ends the inning. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Yadi Molina digging in now. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Price ready with the 0-1.
Ball in.
And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, kicks and deals. A runner at first with no outs here. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 7.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
At the plate, Lane Thomas. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Thomas, just 24 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Count now, a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Smoke toward third. Turner's got it. A tag for 1. Over to Muncy, and they double him up. Standing in, Harrison Bader, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Jock Peterson now. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
The left fielder, Jock Peterson.
And the pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Popped him up. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Kike Hernandez.
Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
1-0.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
To 2-2 now. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And it's fouled away. Scooped up. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. At the plate, Will Smith will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
He's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
To the plate now, Gavin Lux. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Up top, it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. To first, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 LA. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 62, 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Digging in to try it again, Colton Wong, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A high fastball is in there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
The count is 2-1.
1 out, nobody on. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 2-2 coming now from Price. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Tommy Edman hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The windup and the 0-1.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retired the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, David Price, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Two and 1 now to Mookie. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Justin Turner will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Popped up. Back behind second. Wong is right there. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Bader is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman, Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Here's another 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Runner, yes, yes.
Runners off for second. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey, hit and run right there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the ball didn't get to the outfield, but you know what? You'll take the knock. First and second, regroup. Let's see what happens.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. A ball and no strikes. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Nope. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Fouled off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Lane Thomas. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Next up for Los Angeles, Max Ponce set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
One out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. And there's the first strike. 2-1. And the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the second out. Now in the box, Jock Peterson. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Thomas. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Off for St. Louis.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 48, Harrison Bader.
First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 62.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, number 62. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Weekly hit to third. He's right there. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Now the first pitch here from Price.
Nope, that's the ball.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
3-0 pitch is taken, strike one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Kike Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Well,
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Two balls and a strike. Three and one is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. Will Smith waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Standing in, Will Smith. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here it comes. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Tommy Edman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Here's Price now on 1-0. Popped him up. Lux shading to his right. 1 out.
Now batting.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. On the season, Goldschmidt is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Look out. 2-0 now.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Hit hard towards center. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
In now, Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. 1-0 the count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Molina.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 2-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. LA's on top 2-0. John Gant enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for St. Louis, number 53, John Gant.
So here now is the pitcher, David Price. Will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 2-2 offering. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike. In the air now, out to left field. O'Neill waits on it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 down.
The center fielder.
Ready once again, Lane Thomas. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Price still working on the shutout through 6 1/3. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts is there. 2 down. Now batting, Harrison Bader. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tyler Webb will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Justin Turner will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. At the plate, Max Muncy. His prior history versus this arm, he's 2 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
So 1-1.
Nope. That's inside.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. O'Neill waits on it. 1 away. One gone now in the LA 7th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat, heading out toward shallow right. Turner is under this one, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
2 out, nobody on. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Here's the payoff pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 2-0. So striding forward now, Justin Turner, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Here's the 2-1 from Price. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in once again, Colton Wong. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's ball 2.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-0 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound, and he's going to come get his starter here, so that'll be all this evening for David Price. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Pedro Baez will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Pedro Baez.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. Paul Goldschmidt, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Rolled slowly to first. Scooped up to second for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Baez is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Cards leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. John Brebbia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Shortstop, Kike Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Ready with another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Will Smith. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he lays off for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Gavin Lux is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. A payoff pitch one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Brebbia, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're up 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
For the Dodgers. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot. Number 7.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Matt Carpenter. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
and this will be fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate now, Yadier Molina. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
Now batting.
So striding in, Tyler O'Neill. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. Now the 1-0. Turned on down the line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Price earns the win, his second. Kenley Jansen closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 2 runs on just 2 hits. No errors, and they left no runners on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, odds sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.